In the southeast, the youth wing of the Apex Igbo socio-cultural organization, Ohaneze Igbo, has elected a new executive to run its affairs for the next 4 years. The election, which held at the Ohaneze National Secretariat Enugu, came barely 7 months after the emergence of Professor George OBIORAH as the President General of the association. BAMIDELE AJAY reports.
It is another era to elect a new leadership after the expiration of the Nyanwodo-led executive that is expected to end with its youth and women wings. One after the other, the aspirants filed out and were elected through open ballot system, where delegates lined up behind their preferred candidates. First, it is the turn of the most contested office of the National Youth Leader, followed by the Secretary and other offices.
I feel so great that my people choose me to be at the forefront of these affairs of the national youth leadership.
When the body dies, the wing automatically dies. So the tenure Nwodo had wings, 2 wings, women wing and youth wing. Nwodo had 2 wings, women wing and youth wing. With the exit of Nwodo, you will see when the wings to stay with Obiorah.
Although the election did not go without criticism, as the former National Youth Leader approached a court to stop the exercise, which he claimed ought not to have held.
There is no vacance for the position of the National Youth Leader. I was elected 2018 May, and the Constitution says we should stay for 4 years. Them a lot of papers from the court. I need to go to court to take a redress.
Another opponent of the Professor George OBIORAH-led prayer body also faulted the exercise, claiming it was a flagrant disobedience of the June 26 Igbo Bishops' Council's resolutions.
It ought to go to Delta State, not Igbo State. So, what they have done is a clear aberration of the Constitution of Ohaneze.
They wrote a letter, and in that letter, they specifically instructed that no faction should hold any election from the women wing to the youth wing until further notice.
The time it will take for the political dust raised by the emergence of this executive to settle is unknown. What is certain is that the tasks before the new Ohaneze Youth leadership include building bridges to connect people from the region to those of the other parts of the country for the purpose of mutual trust and peace. BAMIDELE AJAY, TVC News Enugu.